Hey guys, we done a thing. If I can learn to hold this stupid phone right. I know we do lots of things. We do crazy things. We do dumb things. We do smart things. I did a dumb thing. We bought a horse. Strangest horse I've ever seen, though. Or at least I guess we could say it's, I don't know, horsepower? Titan Taskmaster 435A. She's a 35 horse. Does that mean we got a whole stable now? For $300, can't argue. Supposedly it didn't ran, or it ran, but it had a hydraulic pump issue. And well, yeah, I see we got some funny looking piping to fix. That's all for hydraulic returns. That can easily be uncopper piped, and I'll make a nice little tee and stuff for that. Wouldn't work, all because of that. Hydraulic quick coupler. You got to have them all the way on and latched. It wasn't, this line here, it comes off the pump. It attaches here. Previous owner had a backhoe on here. So it went from here to the backhoe, or it went from the pump to the loader valve up here. Then it went to the backhoe. That's no longer with it because it didn't come with it. Then it comes back up here, curls around a few times, and it hooks here. That connector wasn't seated all the way, so the pump was deadheaded. Wouldn't let the motor turn fast enough to fire off. I got looking at it, and it's like, that don't look right. I clipped it on. Put the booster box on it, even though I didn't have to. Jumped the solenoid, because I know the key switch don't work. That's going to change. And she fired right up. As you can see, standard 3-point hitch. Got these extra bars from where the backhoe would bolt on. You got to take them off because I know the backhoe didn't come with it. Let the old owner have them. I don't have a need for it. There's your PTO engage. 2-speed PTO, 540 and 1000. And oh yeah, there's your 4-wheel drive lever. It's probably stuck in 4-wheel drive. They get that way. Can't argue though. $300. Cheap power. As you can see, she's got some good solid shoes. According to the dash, it's got 683 hours. I don't think that's right. But it doesn't smoke. That's your throttle. There's your loader valve. That's how you shut it off. Gear shifter, 1 through 4, reverse. Over there you see a clutch. Pair of brake pedals, throttle pedal. I ain't figured out. Oh, this is your 3-point hitch. Silver level is high-low, so you got 8 gears. There's how fast you control your drop. And you can kind of see it there. That's what is your 4-wheel drive. And then buried back there is the lever for
replacing some pins that are junk. It's almost freaking dark out here.
the problem when Dave gets home late.
Well, you're here earlier than I thought you would be.
Yeah. Oh, right in the eyeball.
I was trying to help.
It was a good start. so-called pin versus the better pin.
This is why I brought you a hammer. That's why I got the hammer.
Nice, good job.
Yeah.
Because you know your cousin's half dumb.
Now it's gonna make life easier. Even have a grease gun too.
I got one in the truck too.
Well, ain't too special.
Yep.
Now Dave would try and do this in the pitch black dark without a flashlight. I believe in lights.
I like the dark. Hello, darkness, my old friend.
Don't worry, you won't make it as a singer.
Oh, I know I won't. Disturbed has no competition from me.
Nope, not at all. Screwed up my flashlight, you know.
The only benefit is people will pay me to shut up.
Yes, yes.
Who knows when it last got grease?
Can you tell he's a mechanic? He's got all this battery operated grease guns and crap.
What's wrong with being smart?
Oh, I didn't say you was smart.
Work smarter, not harder.
Well, when you hate me, you make me work harder.
I don't mean to. No, there's a fit in there. Can't see it. One there.
What you doing, mechanic?
Just doing a quickie oil change.
Just like Jiffy Lube, Quick Lube Express?
Just I use better quality oil filters and oil.
Ah, yeah.
We've already got the oil dumped. Filter changed, new filter screwed on.
Well, how about that?
Show you a quickie little trick on tightening the oil filter when you don't feel like going and getting a wrench.
Yeah, because it's a long ways from here over to the shed to grab the one out of the toolbox.
Yep. Just handy to know in case you get in a pinch and you need to pull one off or screw one on. When you run diesels in the winter, it works good on fuel filters too.
Yep. So what do you got here, Dave?
What do we got here? Ratchet strap. Oh, the new horse.
Yeah.
It's a Taskmaster Titan 435A, 35 horse.
Oh, tell us the story.
Oh, I had a guy that said he bought a new tractor, and I knew he had this old one because he had asked me about fixing it for him. I'm like, what are you doing with the old one? He goes, well, got a buddy that might buy it. He goes, unless you're interested. I'm like, well, give me a price. I base everything on price.
Yeah, you're cheap.
Well, yeah, I learned it from certain people. And he gave me, he's like, no, you got to come look at it. So I went out and looked at it. You know, I already had a number in mind. More or less, I was getting it no matter what. He threw me a price, $300. Okay, sold. Because it won't quite run right now, though.
Won't run. $300. Won't run.
Stupid simple, though. He said he thought it was the hydraulic pump locked up over on this side. And so I come out and I just looked at it the next day after I had made the deal.
So He made a deal to buy a unrunning tractor, junk tractor.
And got looking at it. You got the hydraulic pump. It comes down to a quick connect. Well, that means that pump is deadheading if that thing ain't connected.
Yep. Fluid has to circulate.
I go click, it clips onto the line, fires right up. No problems. Well, maybe we bought a few horses.
So this thing is 35 horses. And yeah, it runs. So he's doing an oil change on it. And the way the hydraulic controls work is a little weird. This is up, but that's float, so it drops your bucket. But yet to raise your bucket, that's up, so that's gonna get changed around. But it runs, it drives, it's 4-wheel drive. So
Need a funnel.
you need a funnel.
Yeah, because they put the oil fill underneath the damn air filter.
Sweet. Well, it's fun watching you be a contortionist.
Well,
The oil fill is underneath the air filter housing, because that makes life easier.
definitely. What do you expect? It's Chinese and it's cheap.
What do you want? Oil?
I got an oil jug right here. It looks like we pulled a couple of quarts out. So we're going to plan on at least taking a whole gallon.
So that's the air filter that come out, and this is the air filter the parts guy got him. You can already tell it ain't big enough. Where's the dipstick?
Down there. Just there's two of them.
I thought it was under the hood.
Well, there's one of them. So there's three.
What you doing now, old boy?
We're making the loader work like a real loader.
Yeah.
The heck with whatever freaking...
We're rewiring.
Yeah, but...
So when you hit the float, you're already going down instead of up.
Yep.
Yeah.
I gotta grab me another crescent wrench though.
Another knuckle buster.
Yeah. Is they got the two lift lines crossed on that spool. Spool is a valve in the hydraulic world.
You need my assistance. She's on there, ain't she?
Oh, she's on there tight. I'm gonna change my position.
I'm waiting for the mechanic to get a real wrench.
It is. It's a Nipex.
The old man's straining. He might blow a gasket or something. So we're heading to the toolbox to grab some other wrenches.
I'd go like 21, 22, or...
Grab everything around that area.
Yeah.
So we've got real wrenches.
I don't get paid enough for this here.
We're dribbling a little here.
At least we put a bucket under.
Yes.
I was thinking ahead for once.
Well, we got her broke free.
The first one.
A couple 12-inch knuckle busters did the job. So all we gotta do is just reverse the lines here.
If you notice, it's even flare fitting.
How about that?
But it's not the same flare you use on propane.
Look at that. A little bit of leverage.
Hey, sometimes you just need a bigger pipe.
Yep.
Wait a minute. Didn't you have an ex once tell you that?
Yeah.
I know I heard that before too, so don't worry.
I'm watching the master mechanic at work here.
I'd like to know where he gets the master idea.
Trying to make you sound good.
I just put on a really good show. Just ask my boss. Like they told me one day they hired me just for the entertainment factor.
Yeah, so now we switched them two hoses around. And then when you hit the float on the control, you should already be going downward on the control, not going upward on the control.
You know, it might work for Frenchmen.
So are you happy with your new toy, Dave?
We haven't really put it to the test yet.
So far.
So far, yes. Yes, we're putting it to work.
Children and their toys.
Talk about children and toys.
Well, if we get an hour work out of her in a week, we've done good.
There you go.
Hey, give us some fuel in that, Bob. This is his first time playing with his new toy. Sounds pretty nice. Don't destroy my trailer. Yeah, that's a pretty cool old tractor Dave got his hands on. You see there, we tried it out, moving around some firewood today. Still gotta probably change the rear main seal on it, which the parts are on hand for that. It does have a bit of an oil leak, and hey, it runs, but he was told it didn't. So you got it going, you know. It's had an oil change and change the pins in it. Yeah, it'll take a little more, but I think she's gonna be a good rig. You'll be seeing it again. Catch you later.